do. Welcome to my channel. My name's Anna. Thank you so much for being here. I am assuming you are here because you are interested in seeing my thoughts on the new Odens Eye and Angelica collaboration palette, the Hela palette from the legendary Diversa collection. So if you want to see some swatches and see how I got this eye look, then just keep watching. It is about time that I do a video with the new-ish now Hela Palette that was a collab between Angelica and Odens Eye. And yeah, if you've seen my channel before, I am such a huge fan of Odens Eye. I love their aesthetic. I love their products. I think the quality is really good for the price, and I love the themes behind everything. It's funny, this particular one, so this is based on the Norse goddess Hela, who is the goddess of death. And I was reading about it. I have no prior knowledge about this, but I was reading on the Odens Eye website just their quick blurb that, you know, she's the goddess of death, and death is also a sign of rebirth, or a catalyst of rebirth. And so it shows she's like half beauty, half dead, half decayed, and so with decay comes new life, and so it's kind of like, I guess, a cyclical thing. Anyways, I love the like ideology and the just myth and story behind that, and I mean that's nature, that's natural, it's the way things are, and I love that, and it feels very good. However, this is not my kind of like aesthetic, as far as I'm not really one for like art that shows decay, or I'm not into like skeletons, that kind of thing particularly. It's not that I'm like against it or averse to it or anything, but it's usually just not my aesthetic compared to like the kind of fairyland stuff that they've had in the past. So anyways, it's funny, it's not my favorite packaging. I don't dislike it, it's not my favorite packaging. It still has that cute aesthetic with like the what am I trying to say, like foiled print and everything, and I think they did a good job with it, for sure. And let's get to this. I love and this is the inside curtain. I love the color story. Like, this is awesome. You've got all kinds of like grungy greens, bright greens, the pinks and purples. I'm very, very, I love and this is so, I watch Angelica's YouTube channel, and I really enjoy it. I really like her and her aesthetic, and is very bright and colorful, but also she always talks about how she wants depth in her palettes, and I like that. There is the depth, and there's also like a good bright, there's a lot of variety. I feel like you've got midtones, brighter tones, and the deeper tones. Anyways, I am going to swatch this really quick for you. I have swatched it just because I could not wait. Took me a while to get this filmed, but we're gonna do that right now. So let's just start to swatch these. I'm gonna go into, this is Rebirth, matte kind of butter color, and then Fluorescence, shimmery bright green, Underworld, kind of a mustardy matte color, and then a cooler brown called Decay. So those swatch really well. And I have my windows open today. We're just kind of airing out the place, just vacuumed, you know, all that. So if you hear crows and wind, that is why. All right, next up, row 2, we have Golden Bridge. I don't know, it's kind of a bronzy gold. And then Moss, which really just, it looks like moss. And then a very kind of bright, almost bright Kelly green, sort of, a little lighter than that, like maybe a, I don't know how to describe that. It's pretty. And then, what is that? Ouroboros. And that's like a deeper kind of emerald green. Ooh. Yeah, I like the different tones of greens that are in there. Everything is very unique. Yeah, these are swatching great. I have not actually put these on my eyes yet, so I'm excited to try them today and come up with a look. And it's funny, I was totally like, oh, I want to do green, but looking at this, I need to use these shimmers. And so that's what we're gonna do today. Yeah. All right, and then Wolf. It's sort of a like tawny color, maybe. And then just kind of a straight up pink, like a petal, flowery pink, which is Hela. And then this shimmery, sort of almost peachy pink with like a hint of gold shimmer called Hellfire, that one. And then sort of a magenta called Goddess. I do like this, like the inner bit of the background of this, like this color scheme in the background and everything is very pleasing. Ooh. Ooh. Yeah, that's pretty. Like I said, the color story in this is mwah. Love it. Love it so much. So much. Oh, there's a little squirrel out there and he's so cute. Hi, buddy. I need like squirrel cam to show you guys what I'm seeing as it's happening. Like, I think someday I just need to like film the squirrels outside and put it right here in like a little picture-in-picture because it is darling. It's so cute. Okay, and the last row, this looks like a duochrome, wow, like kind of green, yellow, pink, orange, called double-sided. Definitely want to use that today. This is River, also looks like a duochrome. This deeper shade is Soot, and I love these like super kind of purpley browns. Ooh, yeah, that's rich. And this is a sparkly black called Complete, or like a deep, oops, charcoal. Oh yeah, that is stunning. Okay, I think we are definitely, ooh, can see the duochrome on this one really well. That is beautiful. My light is so pretty today. Love nature. Okay, so that is the palette, and I have to say I'm a fan. I really like this. And those mattes, look at that. Look at how they swatched. Like I said, and I think their formula has gotten better and better. I really do. This is part of the Legendary Diversa collection. They came out with the 3 a while back, and then this is another one. And I think that the formula on all of these, they really like stepped it up even from their past palettes. So I'm excited to work with it. So I'm gonna prime my eyes and zoom in a little bit and we'll get started on an eye look. All right, and I am primed and we will begin. So I wanna start with the shade Hela. And what the heck, we'll use the Odens Eye Freya FR2. I'm just gonna throw that all through the crease, kind of high up. That's how I tend to do it with my eye shape. I'm feeling so exposed today with my fringe back. Oh, this is like the hair ribbon that came with the palette. And I thought I would try to wear it today. But yeah, I'm feeling like I'm feeling exposed without my fringe. I'm not sure. I haven't decided yet exactly what I'm going to do. We're just kind of playing as we go, which is, I mean, that's kind of what I always do. All right. And then with a smaller brush, this is a Blend Bunny Cosmetics B1. I'm going to go into the shade Goddess. It's sort of a magenta shade. And just sort of go over that same space, maybe a little lower. And I'm actually going to go back into that lighter pink and go a little bit higher and around those edges on the top. Blend that out a bit. Well, so far so good on formula. This is working out very well. Ooh, it's pretty. I like. Okay. So I think I will go into the shade Soot. In the outer corner, I'm going to use my Blend Bunny B3 for that. Such a rich shade. And I'm literally just gonna go right in that corner and just pop some pigment in there. I'm gonna try to keep this a little rounded. I don't know why. Just kind of feeling like it. All right, and then taking that smaller fluffy brush and just sort of blending that out, bringing it in toward the center a little bit more. Oh, I'm loving this. It's so pretty. I was expecting nothing less. I mean, I'm usually pretty excited about Odens Eye. Ooh, and it's raining. I hope you can hear that. It's so beautiful. All right, and I think the shade Hellfire is going to go on my brow bone up there. I'm gonna use this Nakia Joy Cosmetics Precision Shader. Okay, I hope the rain's not too loud. Is that showing up? This might not be the best brush for this. Oh no, that's showing up. Okay. Excellent. Excellent. All right. Now, I think what I'm going to do is put a bit of this shade Complete on a little flat brush. This is a Nakia Joy Cosmetics lip brush. And I just want to set that on top of, just in the corner, on top of that darker shade. Just to get some shine right there. All right, and then taking my pinky, I'm going to go into this river shade, which is oh so beautiful. You can see it's like a little shifty. And I'm going to place that all over the lid, or I guess kind of right in the center. Wow, yes. I am loving that. It's a little flaky, but it's not really falling on my face that I can tell. Yeah, it's sticking to the lid pretty well. Cute. All right, and then taking this shade, double-sided, and I think I'm gonna take that just from the inner corner onto like the inner third, and I'm going to use a Morphe 213 for that. Little tiny flat brush. I love this brush so much. I would use a finger, but my finger's not small enough, so we use a brush for this. Going into the inner corner and up onto the lid. I'm actually going to take that a little bit down onto the lower lash line. It kind of got down there anyway, so we're just going to lean in to that. And then with a rougher 3, little tiny guy, taking Hela again and carrying that along the lower lash line. And I think that's the look. I'm going to do the other eye and finish up my face, and I will be back. Okay, I'm back, and this is the final look. I used some other Odens Eye, like the Alva 2 highlighter palette, and actually that was it. I feel like something is missing, but I don't know what. I think it's my fringe that's missing for me. Like I said, I feel so exposed, like just naked, like right here. Anyways, I love the way that this turned out. It's very pink, like, but like in a pretty way. Like I like this. I wonder, I know that sometimes pinks like this can kind of stain. Hello, Blue Jay. And I will leave something in the description box if it does stain, or I'll leave a note either way about that. But it's really pretty. I like it. Yeah. Wow, my lower lashes go from 0 to 11. Like they just see a mascara wand and they're like, and they look like little spidery things or something. Anyway, I digress. That was actually amazingly easy to do, especially being that it's like hot pink and blacks, and usually I have trouble with blacks, and those deeper, I guess it wasn't black, but those deeper shades worked really well for me. They didn't like get out of hand really quickly, and they have a lot of depth, which I love. And I think that this color story is just so like so Angelica Nyqvist. Like if you have seen her channel, which I highly recommend, it's really fun. I'll leave a link to it down below. But yeah, she just does these super colorful looks, and I dig it. And I think that this is very true to her aesthetic, and I love it. I love this collaboration. I think I think they did a great job. This color story is fantastic. And it's funny, I literally stuck to this side, which I was not necessarily intending on, but then I don't know, something about like this shade and like I think it was this one, I had to use them and I had to see. I felt like the Hela shade, Hela, the lighter pink showed up a little deeper maybe on the skin than in the pan. Maybe not. Maybe not. Anyways, I think it's brilliant. I love it. This is my first impression, and you know, I'm excited about the palette because it is new, but I do tend to really like Odens Eye, and I tend to want to reach for them and use them. This is definitely one that I want to play around with more and that I am excited about. The formula seems, like I said, really good. I think it's kind of amped up from even what they had in some previous releases. I think it's very on par with the Legendary Diversa, the first 3 that came out a few months ago. And yeah, I know that this is coming back into stock. It's out of stock as I'm filming this, but I did see that they have plans to restock it. And so hopefully you'll be able to pick it up if you didn't already. I guess that is my thoughts on that. Thank you so much for watching. Thanks for being here. I really appreciate the support for my channel. If you are subscribed, thank you so much. If you're not subscribed, I'd love it if you'd hit that subscribe button. And if you enjoyed the video, I'd love it if you give it a thumbs up. I hope that you're having an awesome day, and I hope to see you in the next video. Bye.
I fell in love with the first time I looked.